Come on. There we go. Okay. Greetings, fellow Whovians. Welcome to another Doctor Who episode review. Today, we're going to be taking a trip to the Ark in space. So, without further ado, here we go. The TARDIS materializes on H space station. Sarah is overcome by lack of oxygen. While Harry and the Doctor explore, Sarah is transported away and placed into cryonic suspension by the station computer. Harry and the Doctor explore and realize the station is a kind of ark. Discovering Sarah, Harry searches for a resuscitation unit but discovers a mummified alien insect instead. Dun dun dun! A woman, Vera, revives from suspended animation. Vera revives both Sarah and the Ark's leader, Lazar, nicknamed Noah. Get it? Noah? Ark? Anyway. The Doctor tells Vera that the Ark's space station Nerva inhabitants have overslept by several millennia, thanks to the insect visitor that sabotaged the control systems. Noah and the visitors clash, and Noah accuses them of murdering a missing crewmate. Noah investigates the power room and is infected by an alien creature. The Doctor realizes the alien laid insect eggs inside the missing crewman, who became an alien now inhabiting the Ark. Gee, that sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? I wonder why. Noah kills the crewmate, but recovers enough to order Vera to revive the remaining crew and evacuate. The Doctor realizes the alien pupae will mature too quickly for this. He proposes that they destroy the Wern while they are in their dormant pupal stage. Quick question. How does the Doctor know that this species is called the Wern? Seriously, he never mentions how he knows that in the entire episode. What the hell? Dissection of the Wern corpse reveals the Wern are vulnerable to electricity. As he tries to reactivate the station power, the fully transformed Noah attacks him. Noah reveals that the Wern were driven from their home by human settlers and now intend to absorb all human knowledge. Oh no, all human knowledge? That means they'll know everything, including the abomination that is Justin Bieber! The Doctor plans to electrify the cryogenic chamber to prevent the Wern from attacking more of the human crew. Because the Wern have disabled the station's power supply, the crew decide to use the generators on board a transport ship docked to the space station. Sarah volunteers to crawl through a narrow conduit carrying the power cable from the ship, and the Doctor succeeds in electrifying the cryogenic chamber. Set back, Noah, as the swarm leader, offers the others safe passage from the Ark if they leave the sleeping crew for the Wern, but the crew declines. Noah leads the entire swarm in an assault on the transport ship. Vera and the rest of the crew escape the transport ship after setting the autopilot. The transport blasts off, carrying the entire swarm away from the station. The Doctor wonders whether this was Noah's plan all along, to save the Ark, and that there was some spark of humanity left in him. Noah transmits one final goodbye to Vera before the transport explodes with the entire Wern swarm aboard. Oof, man, that's gonna be one hell of a cleanup when that debris gets down to Earth. In the closing sequence, the TARDIS party transmits down to Earth to repair the receiver terminal and allow the Ark colonists to repopulate the Earth. Wow, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? So, yeah. Anyway, let's look at some production elements of this story, shall we? The script, written by Robert Holmes, is from a story by John Lucarotti, which was rewritten because it was considered unusable. Holmes rewrote The Ark in Space as a 4-part serial as a lead-in to the 2-part The Centauran Experiment. Lucarotti does not receive any on-screen credit. Aww. Barry Letts planned the story, originally called Space Station, before Philip Hinchcliffe took over as producer. Letts had also planned to produce the 4-part serial alongside the 2-part Centauran Experiment, so it was treated as a single 6-part story to save money. The Ark was filmed entirely in studio, while the Centauran Experiment was filmed entirely on location. Gee, that's gotta be a first for the show. The Ark of Space is the first broadcast story from Hinchcliffe as producer. Hinchcliffe believed that in order to expand the show's core audience, it was necessary to broaden the show's appeal to adults, and Ark in Space demonstrates this with its use of horror, particularly the inexorable transformation of Noah into an alien creature. The scene in which the half-transformed Noah begs Vera to kill him was deemed too scary for children and had to be cut. And yet again, there are many adults out there who grew up watching this show from behind the couch, and I'm betting that those people introduced Doctor Who to their kids, I highly doubt that their kids did the same. The title sequence of Part 1 was tinted green as an experiment, but was not repeated for subsequent episodes. The title sequence would stay constant for the next 6 years. The Ark of Space was recorded in studio in October and November 1974. The sets for this story were reused for Revenge of the Cybermen, set partially on Space Station Nerva at an earlier time. Neat. So yeah, overall, a pretty good story, and yeah, the creature effects are kind of, well, low budget, but again, this is TV, so what are you gonna do? So, overall, I give The Ark in Space 4 sonic screwdrivers out of 5. Well, join me next time as we once again have to deal with those potato-looking aliens in the Centauran experiment. So, until next time, this is Hoovian Queen saying, "Oh my Gideon! When I say run, run! I've reversed polarity of the neutron flow. Would you like a jelly, baby? Fantastic! Allons-y! Geronimo! Bow ties are cool, fezzes are cool, and Stetsons are cool."